Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to more Kingdom Hearts 1. In the last episode, we've made it to the final world of the game, the end of the world. At this point, what do you do once you've reached the end of the world? We managed to delve deeper into it, but now we're going to go even deeper. In fact, we're going to go so deep, I hope you guys are ready for Kingdom Hearts Abridged! My name is Sora, and I'm going to take you down memory lane. Actually, I am not kidding around, I'm being serious. Alright. Now, I should mention something about the difference between this and in the original. In the original KH game, when you completed any of these areas, the treasure chest that you will get will be the item that you've gotten from the bosses. Such as, since I actually forgot what we got from let me give like a perfect example. If you are in Olympus Coliseum, the item you will get will be the Inferno Bang, or the Ifrit Belt, whatever. The item that you got from Cerberus is the item that you will get in that treasure chest in the original version. They changed it in Final Mix, so now the treasure chests that you get in here will not be the items that you've gotten from the bosses. To be honest, I'm glad that they did this change, because to get the same items twice is kind of pointless. Like, it's really, really pointless getting the same exact items twice. Now, what I think that this is like the perfect place for you to be able to grind for the normal type enemies. Probably, because in all honesty, it does kind of let you fight the stronger enemies yet again. But it also ends up allowing you to fight the older enemies as well. They're just stronger, but, you know, you can still end up grinding for their items now. A little bit better. Now, the thing I've noticed is that most people will usually come to this area after the Hades Cup. But, to be honest, we're not fighting the final boss yet. So I kind of find we're going to be doing all the final content later. That's kind of the reason as to why I've been holding it off. For Kingdom Hearts' way of doing this, and to be honest, I do this now, because before, when I did play the game originally, I always just did the Hades Cup first, just to get it out of the way. But I find that coming here first, being able to defeat every single thing right away is a little bit easier. Yeah, I'm actually glad I did held off this for Friday's episode, because like I said, I know you guys are probably like hating me now for how I end up ending these episodes. Gotta end it on a cliffhanger, guys. I keep spoiling stuff for you people. I keep making it too good. Anyways, open this chest and you get the Spares Gem. That is not what we got from Mr. Bad there. And it's actually really good that we're getting synthesis type items here, because it ends up helping you be able to, it lessens the grind. So, I like it. I like it this way. I prefer it this way. I kind of wish that they did this for the original game instead of giving us the same exact item type, because it's really, really dumb that you have to go ahead and do that. And I'm not sure if the enemies get respawned. Like I said, there is a ring that well, actually, no. Not a ring. My bad. It's not a ring. It's an ability. I got that. I think I said that it was a ring that increases the encounter rate. No. It's an ability that you get from the Moogles. You have to synthesize, is it 7 or 15 items, I think it is, for them to give you an ability that allows you to increase encounter rates. In all honesty, if you want to get that, I recommend synthesizing enough items for them to, you talk to them, they will go ahead and give you that ability. Come back here, and this can be basically your glorified grinding spot and for items. Now, the problem I have with doing this is the fact that item grinding, synthesis grinding, Lucky does not work how you expect it to work. Like you think, or Lucky Strike, I should say. First off, I gotta stop calling it Lucky, because Lucky is Kingdom Hearts 2. This is Lucky Strike. You think Lucky Strike will be able to actually guarantee some of the alleviations of items? No, it really doesn't. In all honesty, like, half of the time, item grinding for this in this game is just terrible. Like, it's one of the things that I never look forward to. And I mean, I know we're gonna have to do this again for Kingdom Hearts 3 if they're deciding to do that. Not sure. I mean, they don't really show you a shop in Kingdom Hearts 3 or any sort of stopping point in Kingdom Hearts 3 because I haven't seen like any sort of NPCs. I mean, that's kind of dumb to go ahead and expect NPCs to be shown in trailers, but I mean, the trailers for Kingdom Hearts has usually always been like this. Actually, now that I think about it, no, they have showed talking dialogue, so they have at least done better with the trailers. I am not taking the trailers to heart, mainly because the problem with the trailers in Kingdom Hearts series is that whenever they showcase something, they are usually taken out of the final product of the game. There are some scenes in this game which I'm kind of grateful for that they changed, because in all honesty, some of them kind of look very disgustingly terrible. But there are some things that they changed in this game that for the better. Birth by Sleep is one of these, where the first trailer I want to say that they showcased was some of the scenes that you've seen in Birth by Sleep are in the original game as well. It's just that the way that they show up is a little bit better, because the story seems to like focus more on Ventus and Terra's relationship more so than they focused on Aqua. In fact, I think Aqua was barely in those trailer cutscenes. So I kind of feel like that Aqua was like the last minute thing. And it's so weird too, because I always feel that the female characters never get represented well in the KH games. Like, Kairi is just a damsel in distress. Aqua is just the bland mother figure who cares for her friends. Sorry guys, she's bland to me. I mean, she does have character development, but she's not that interesting in terms of acting. Like, the way how she is that she feels that she knows what she's talking about, but then she doesn't go by whatever the hell she ends up saying. It's kind of like a person saying supportive acts and don't really follow up on that, and then they end up contradicting themselves in the process. It's kind of annoying. I mean, some people do that in real life too, and that's fine. I mean, hell, I'm guilty of doing that. But if you're having a character that we're gonna have to like, and you could probably say that, oh no, they're just doing it for like making her into a real life character. No, because they basically gave her like a character description and saying that, you know, she's strong-willed and whatever. And in some parts of the cutscene, they don't think, like, at all. Most of the characters don't think in that game. Like, I find it that with Sora I'm fine with, mainly because, you know, this is his first rodeo. So, and he knows the importance of being a Keyblade master. In fact, he knows the importance so well that he does it greatly. He ends up I will end up saying that he ends up exceeding both Aqua, Terra, and Ventus overall, because all the stuff that he's done has been incredible. And what's a shame is that the things that that both Sora and Riku, both of them, because it's not really a spoiler that Riku is a Keyblade wielder, we already know this already. The things that both Sora and Riku have gone through, they're still not acknowledged for being Keyblade wielders, or Keyblade masters, I should say, and it's disgusting. And like, I mean, I get that Aqua, Ventus, and Terra have done their stuff too, but Sora and Riku have done more things that Terra, Aqua, and Ventus wish that they could do. With the powers that both Riku and Sora have, they could probably beat Aqua, Ventus, and Terra. Hell, I mean, we're gonna find this out later on because of what happens in KH2, but still, I find it dumb. And like Sora is a very competent Keyblade wielder. He knows what he's doing. He knows how to wield the Keyblade. He knows his role in the story, even though, you know, at some he doesn't have the whole he's afraid of whatever. He's like, you know, he just likes that he's able to go on an adventure with his friends and whatnot. He doesn't have that sort of worry mentality that the characters in Birth by Sleep had. And that's kind of probably one of the things that I hated in Birth by Sleep, is that all these characters, they do stupid things. Every last one of them do like the most stupidest things, to a point that it's kind of like, why? And you have to sit there and listen to this. I would have liked it if Aqua would have like taken Ventus with her. Like, there's this, like, we know the scene where Ventus ends up saying that he wants to come with them. Just take him with you. Like, what possibly, it's, the other thing is that, here's the thing. Aqua and Terra don't even know that Ventus has the capabilities of creating the X-Blade, or the Keyblade, for that matter. They don't know anything about that. Like, they know nothing about that. And I'm sorry, Kingdom Hearts 1 do pay attention to the Ansem reports, but after this game, they don't anymore. Like, why do we get these reports in the first place? We get these reports so we can get some backstory. But the problem I have is that the friggin' reports don't sort of extend in the story itself. You, as the player, read the reports just to get an understanding of what the main villain or the NPC or whatever character they're talking about deal is. And, you know, that's fine and whatever, but I kind of wish that the characters themselves kind of, you know, said something about it, or, you know, paid attention to it. No, they don't. It's just there just for flavor text, and you just have to go ahead and just get your lore, and that's it. But I mean, I'm saying "but" a lot, and I really shouldn't. But Mighty Shield. Oh, okay, cool. Wow, the most powerful shield, small but effective. Alright. It's like, I wish that the characters kind of clicked with me. I wish that they made a little bit more importance with the freaking reports, rather than them just being, oh, they're reports and that's it. I know it's a dumb thing to complain about, and I'm probably sure that they're probably going to do this a little bit better in 3. I'm hoping to God that they are. I don't know what they're going to do in 3. I just want them to actually make a focus on the story, rather than being a misfocus on, like, just dropping plot points once something happens. Like, there's like a ton of things that happen in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep that, you know, it ends up happening, and then we don't bring it up until like the very end of the game. Alright, so, anyways, aside from me ranting about that, I probably didn't even make any sense. I probably can make a little bit more sense when I'm, like, in the Hades Cup. The Hades Cup, you're gonna be hearing me talk about it a little bit more. But anyways, that save point was your second to last save point. It is time to fight a boss that I think is exclusive to the English version. And I think they put him in the final mix version, because I don't think he's in the original Japanese version of Kingdom Hearts. But anyways, let's go. Oh, wait. Whoops, my bad. I forgot. We have to do this first. We have to go ahead and This is actually an area in Hollow Bastion. Would you be really surprised, in all honesty? Yeah, this is actually the same exact texture floor from Hollow Bastion. I did not know this until I looked up my the strategy guide that actually ends up saying, yep, this is the place from thing. This is kind of the area where Ansem probably experimented with all the hearts, and these are probably like where the voided hearts ends up like popping out and whatever. Anyways, one's born of the heart and darkness, devoted of hearts, ravage all worlds and bring disillusion. Seize all hearts and consummate the great. Wait. Consummate? That's a word? Alright. Consummate the great heart. All hearts to be one. One heart to compose all. Realizing the destiny, the realm of Kingdom Hearts. The great darkness sealed within the great heart. Prodigy. Big word I don't know of darkness. I'm not good with reading certain words, guys. Come back to the eternal darkness, for the heart of light shall unseal the path. 7 hearts, 1 keyhole, 1 key to the door. The door of darkness tied by 2 keys. The door of darkness to seal the light. None shall pass but shadows returning to the darkness. One's born of the heart and darkness. Hunger for every heart until the dark door opens. What that means is essentially Kingdom Hearts can only be opened by 2 keys, and that's it. One devoted of light and one devoted of darkness. In fact, we actually heard that dialogue when Riku was talking to whoever the hell he was talking to. Like I said, we'll know more about who he's talking to later. For right now, you're probably wondering what the hell's the point of coming in here. You just need to read that text, and that's about it. What sucks about that is that you actually can't even go back there to even read that text anymore once you've actually left that area, which is pretty dumb. So if you missed the elixir, well, that's it. Anyways, once you're ready and fully prepared, it's time to fight a boss that can be a little bit annoying because he likes to spam a lot and he's annoying. He loves fire, guys. Like, he loves the act of fire. Why do I still have experience ring on? I should really put on Ifrit's belt. Donald, you have Infernal Bang? Okay, you should be good. Goofy, you have Thunder Ring. Put on the Ifrit's horn, please. Because, in all honesty, I'm not expecting you guys to survive this fight because you guys seem to have a freaking knack for dying very quickly. Anyways, once you're ready and equipped to go. Actually, wait, hold on. Give me a second. No, and 3. How much does MP give? 2? And that's 3. This is for the entire party. You know what? So be it. I don't want to do that, but we'll see what happens. Say hello to Chernobog, the demon of the mountain, and he sports his wonderful theme, the demon of Bald Mountain. For crap, actually, Nightmare on Bald. No, I think it's Nightmare on Bald Mountain. Now, the problem with Chernobog here is that he loves to go ahead and do some fire. He's kind of similar to Ursula. Except the difference between him is that he loves to spam fire. And all of his fire, that fire ability that he does, that big giant fire that he just did, that can kill you instantly if you're not careful. So be careful for that. Anyways, this is a very nice boss fight, and I hope I don't get content ID'd because of the song that's playing, because Nightmare on Bald Mountain is pretty much a Fantasia soundtrack, and I like it. I like this theme. It's not the original version, however, so that's kind of, if you're expecting the original version, sorry. Also, he does not have his ghostly figures, guys. I apologize. This is a very uninteresting. And he's also a very easy boss. He's not that hard. Like, I mean, he could be worse. He's got fireballs, then he's down. That's it. Also, yeah, that's it. We learn super glide. Now you guys are probably wondering, why was Chernobog here? You know what? I don't know. I don't know. I'm actually being serious. I don't know why Chernobog is here. That is by far the most randomest boss in the entire game. Because every other boss has a reason to be here, but Chernobog, nah, he's just here. Where the hell is he? 99 puppies. Wow, I can't believe there's an actual name. Moogles, Maleficent, Ansem, Beast, Cinderella. Where the hell is he? Is he a Heartless? That wouldn't make any goddamn sense. Is he just not in the friggin' guide at all? What the crap? Wow, I think I probably know why he probably wasn't in the original Japanese version, because he's nowhere in this friggin' in here. Because actually all the bosses are over here, so what the? No, this can't be. He has to be here. Okay, these are the Kala, Kala, that's Kala, you idiot. King Triton, Captain Hook. No, he's not in here. What the crap? That is so stupid. That is dumb. That means he really is just the most randomest thing in the entire friggin' game. I mean, I like the callback of him being on a mountain and having his theme play. Wow. You know, I thought there was a reason for him being here, but I take it back. There really is no reason for him to be here. Alright, by the way, okay. Before you go in here, I said that we're not going to fight any more behemoths. That's a lie, but this is by far the most dickish behemoth in the entire game. Why? Because immediately as soon as you go in, please pan the camera to the front. Yeah, that's why. That's by far the most dickish placement for a behemoth in the entire friggin' series. I should say the most dickish enemy placement in the entire series. Like, you literally jump in, and the thing is that if you don't have the camera panned, if you're a first time, okay, I just clipped through his body. That's cool. If you're like a first timer, and trust me, everyone got caught by this. Every single person. Don't even tell me in the freaking comments that you're gonna say, "Oh, I never got caught by that." I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. Everyone gets caught by that. Every single person and their mothers get caught by that. It's like one of the most dickish moments that can happen. Anyways, it is time for the final KH gauntlet of the game. It's time to fight every single pure-blooded, well, not every single. You're only fighting Dark Balls, Invincibles, and the Angelic Stars. This is the final stretch, and you just have to keep on fighting until all the enemies are gone. And this is kind of when I start to go back to my little Kingdom Hearts feel rant. Now, okay. So, I mean, people understand the story. People understand it for what it is. I understand it for what is done, but I just more so just wish that the characters, we didn't have to go ahead and read flavor text to be able to get some sort of backstory for a villain. Because they do this, like I said, this is the first game in the series, first game in release. Now in terms of story, they do this with every single villain They do this with Xehanort. They did this with Ansem. And they're going to do this for the next villain in Kingdom Hearts 2. I don't like it that the main villains get their character development in a friggin' text. Not in terms of, I mean, yeah, we know Xehanort's evil. We know that. But why is he evil? We know. We have to read to find out why he's evil. And that's stupid. We need to know why Xehanort was so fixated on it. He does kind of tell us here with snippets of it, but you can glance over that and completely forget it. They don't really like develop it. It's like, what my problem is this. I don't know what they're gonna do with Kingdom Hearts 3, because Kingdom Hearts 3's first trailer they showcased was with a young Xehanort and young Ericus talking about the Keyblade War and whatnot, and about the story that the Masters has told them, and that's great and everything. Are you gonna go ahead and actually give us an actual backstory to Xehanort? Because I kind of find it dumb that you're gonna give us a backstory on the friggin' main villain of the game when he is gonna die in Kingdom Hearts 3. Because that's the end goal of the Xehanort saga, is that we're gonna take out Xehanort in Kingdom Hearts 3. Because you can't keep using Xehanort for every single aspect. And I know you guys are probably saying that, what do you mean that they're using Xehanort for every single aspect? Guys, come on, guys. Is it really not hard? I mean, seriously. Ansem? Really? No? Whatever. I guess that it's just a little bit hard to figure out. Actually, it is pretty friggin' difficult to figure out that. You end up knowing this a bit later, but Xehanort and What's-His-Face are literally one of the same people. We're gonna actually, you don't find this out. Hell, to be honest, Birth by Sleep doesn't even go into detail with this. But like I said, there's a line that Ansem is gonna say that Xehanort ends up saying too, which ends up giving you the indication that they're both one of the same people. And honestly, you also can tell that they're one of the same people because same color hair, same color eyes. Bada boom, there you go. So yeah, the only thing that they don't tell you is that he's a Heartless. We don't even have any more reports of this, but that's kind of the only thing that they don't go into detail with, is that he's a Heartless, that he's just a, because hell, you can literally see the same exact hair and the same exact eye color as Terra. So yeah, anyways, as a researcher and ruler of his world, he studied the Heartless and delved into the many secrets of the worlds. While studying the heart of the darkness within it, he was possessed by darkness and ultimately destroyed his own world. He sacrificed his body to attain great power and later possessed Riku's to regain a physical presence. Failure to stop him means the end of all worlds. So yeah, he's pretty much a very big deal, but we're gonna go ahead and end up taking care of him a little bit later. We're not gonna examine well, actually no, if we examine the door now, it's not gonna really do anything. Don't you hear something? There. Careful, this is the last haven you'll find here. Beyond there is no light to protect you. But don't be afraid, your heart is the mightiest weapon of all. Remember, you're the one who will open the door to light. I don't hear anything. Shiny, that voice was so familiar. Maybe it's just my imagination. Maybe you better take a rest. Huh. The voice sounds familiar. That can either be Riku, Ventus, or... No, that's it. Those are like the only two that I could actually remember. Because, remember, Sora says familiar, so it can either be Riku or Ventus. Anyways. This is where I'll end the episode. I'm actually going to be doing my little bit of a grinding for the final time. Oh, actually, before I do my grinding, let me see if they actually will show up. Nope. Let me try again. Before I actually do end the episode, let me show you guys the final final unique heartless that you can find here. Also, another thing I should mention, this is the final area that you can find the mushrooms doing every single charade in the game. The Blizzard, the Fire, Blizzard, Thunder, Kiraga, Gravira, Stop, and Eroga. This is sadly the only area that you can find them to do the Stop, so if you haven't gotten Stop yet, you can get it here. For them doing the charade for Stop, they just stop momentarily, and then you just cast Stop on them. Okay, that's not them. Actually, I probably don't want to fight them because they hurt. There they are right now. These are Neo Shadows. Say hello to by far the most strongest shadow enemies in the entire Kingdom Hearts series. What you do for these guys is that you end up taking them out as simple. Now they will start to do their little sonic spin dashing straight towards you, and your goal is to essentially just defeat them without any issues. That's essentially what you're doing. You are on a time limit, however, so you do have to kill them very, very quickly. So yeah, and once they will start to do gimmicks, which is basically this gimmick where they kind of come out of the hole and then they end up slapping you in the face. You can avoid that very easily. They will end up doing like a different gimmick, which is, I guess, when there's like, what do I want to say? Oh yeah, when they'll start to grab you. When they grab you, they are pretty freaking annoying. So be careful. Come out. There you go. Damn it. Oh, by the way, if you don't kill him fast enough and get the Stormy Stone, he will end up resetting the entire battle, and then you have to do it again. Alright, let me do one more thing, because I do want to go ahead and try to get the mushrooms to show up. God, that took freaking forever to get them to show up. Alright, so these are like the final few mushrooms that you can do. Okay, so there's not a lot of them. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. Good, I got one. This is like the only one I need. I only needed one. Anyways, as I stated before, they just have to stop momentarily. The problem with this is that they're going to do every single charade in the game. So, yeah, just take your time and hope to God that they don't disappear when they do this. Because they will be very, very annoying. Stop. No, don't. Please. Please just let me get the final thing so I don't have to do this again. Can you stop for me, please? Stop. No. Get up. Get up. Lord. You're not cold. You're not hot. You're not... there we go. Okay, now just do it one more time and then we're good. And I won't have to deal with you guys ever again until like later. Well, I don't have to deal with you guys ever again. I can deal with the other mushrooms, but you guys, oh boy. No, you don't want lightning. You're not, you have a thing. No, get up. Get off the floor. Stop. No, stop floating. Stop for me. I said stop. Stop. Please. Please stop. Just, no. Oh, my. Jesus Christ, I hate this. I hate this because I don't know if there is is there another place for me to go ahead and find them that find the stop version? You know what? We will find that out later. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually end the episode because I've been going on for way too long. So guys, in the next episode, we're actually not gonna continue with the game. For Monday's episode, we're actually going back to Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. We haven't done one segment in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep yet, to a point that I was waiting until we've gotten to the final area of the game. We're actually going to go back to Birth by Sleep to see what happened to Aqua after the fiasco with her fight with Terranort. So for Monday's episode, and it's weird to actually say these now, for Monday's episode, we'll be heading back to Birth by Sleep. So see you guys next time for Aqua's adventure in the Realm of Darkness. See yas.